Hey everyone, it's Kevin from GetKevInsight.com. So I have to tell you about a nightmare I had last night and why it is important for me to kind of break it down. So this nightmare is pretty violent and disturbing, so if you don't like this stuff, please just, maybe this isn't the video for you. But if you love to analyze dreams and nightmares and to understand them to help us move forward, stick around because this is wild and interesting. So here's what happened. I was in some foreign country of some kind. We were going to have this big banquet dinner, okay? And basically, it involved eating chicken. Now, before we could eat the chicken, we had to allow this chicken to be in this small enclosed space with this rather large frog. The frog was like half the size of the chicken, but it was still big. And the frog was going to eat off the chicken's head. Sorry, this is not pleasant. And I was like, I don't understand, like, how is this frog going to do that? It's half the size of this chicken, and why do we have to do this to begin with? And it was some ritual, I don't know. So they let this frog loose in this small enclosed area with this chicken. It climbs on top of the chicken and suddenly reveals sharp teeth and basically bites off this chicken's head. Sorry, I told you, it's not unpleasant. It's not great. I immediately woke up and I was like, what in the world did I just witness? What is that about? Now, we all have to remember that dreams, nightmares are all symbolic. They all mean something if we allow ourselves to dig deep into them. They're not just, entertainment. They are there to tell us information. So I had to think about what this was about, why I had this dream. So I wanted to break it down for you. I'm the chicken. Okay, I am the chicken. I'm going to be going on stage in a few days in front of an audience discussing this spirituality life that I have that's, popped into my life in 2024, where now I do tarot readings, oracle readings, pendulum readings, channeling, all of this stuff that I do now that I didn't before or even really believed in. And now I'm going on stage to discuss it, have a conversation with the audience. And I know my guides are going to do some channeling on stage. I have this feeling, I have this pull in my stomach that that's going to occur. So I'm going to be doing this all on stage for the first time. Now, yes, I was in theater for many, many, many years, most of my life. I was an actor and I was a theater director. But this is completely different because this is me on stage. This isn't me playing a character. This is me on stage being extremely vulnerable and open and honest with an entire group of people about this spirituality life that I have discovered, or it has come upon me, and that's terrifying. So I'm the chicken, okay? The frog is my ego. The frog is my ego telling me, oh, you better stop. If you do this, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to get hurt in some way. Our ego is always trying to protect us. No matter what it is, if it's something new and something that makes us uncomfortable or makes us nervous, it latches onto that and it says, no, don't do that, because if you do it, you're going to get it. Something's going to happen to you. You got to save yourself. Don't do that. You're going to get your head bitten off. Don't do it. And the foreign land that I was in is the stage. Not that it was foreign to me in the past because I was a theater director, but foreign in the way that I've never been on stage in this way in my life ever. So you have all that combined of me being anxious, excited, but anxious about Saturday at the Lodge Performing Arts Center in Elgin. It's Saturday at Elgin, Illinois, Saturday at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6:30. I just had to push that. Anyway, so I needed to, I have this anxiety, this excitement, but anxiety about it, this fear that fear of the unknown, of what will happen. Will it go well? Will I look like an idiot? You just don't know. And that's scary for me. So I had this nightmare where my ego is trying to tell me, no, 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 you're fine. I'm sorry. My ego's trying to tell me the opposite. Something's going to happen to you. Run. It's kind of like just run away from your fears kind of a thing instead of walking through them. But remember, our ego is only good at saving us at the perfect timing. Like if we're in danger of some kind, then you listen to your ego. If a truck is coming your way, get out of the way. Don't get run over by the truck. Things like that. So that is what my nightmare was about. And when we break down our nightmares or dreams, and we try to find the symbolism in everything that's in there, we can understand why we're having them. And then we can kind of go, okay, I acknowledge it, but I'm not going to allow that fear, to determine what I do in my life. I have to do the uncomfortable, and I have to walk through the fear rather than run away from it. I am the chicken, and that's okay. I have to know that I am going to be protected. I'm going to be okay. And I just got to do it. I got to do it for me. So anyway, if this resonated with you, amazing. I'm sorry this was so graphic and disturbing, but I thought it was important for me to mention it. I'm sending you so much love. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. What kind of nightmares and nightmares and dreams have you had lately that you can analyze? They always have messages. All right, I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.